Hi guys, and today I'm back with a review of a Eddie Stobart loco. It's a 040 as you can tell, and it's number 2. I'm going to be honest with you, there's not much detail on this, but I'll try my best. But before we get into it, I'll show you the box. It's a little bit different from the usual Hornby boxes. As you can tell, here we go. Just there. As you see, it's the Eddie Stobart livery. I need to get used to putting boxes in front of the camera. You can see there's a limited to 500. Back's just that. It's got the instructions inside, which we've probably all seen because of other channels. And yeah, it's an 040. It's Monica Pitman, I believe I said that right. And it's R2507. As you may know, this featured in my Dodo story, which I enjoyed. And you get a card of a certificate of authenticity. I can't say it. Basically, to show it's proper, nothing like it, nothing off Del Boy or anything. If you get that joke, then well done. Yeah, just saying it was mine's number 40 out of 500, which is pretty high. They did do other ones as well. So yeah. Like I said before, there's not much history on this. I can't find really anything on it. I believe Hornby did it. This has been around. This loco itself has been around for a while, 80s, I believe. So yeah. So let's show you what detail it has, if any. As we move on to the front of the loco, as you can tell, we have the big decoupling. We have the plastic buffers. We have the separately applied vacuum pipe or brake pipe, I believe. I did fit that myself, so I know it's separately applied. Moulded hook, moulded smoke pot dart, handrails moulded too, and you've got a few rivets here. So yeah, onto the side of the loco, we have a marking there, which is for the builder's plate if it had one. We also have a water cap there, the tanks. We have steps, so moulded. Like I said, we have a handrail there, moulded. Safety valve and whistles moulded. No glazing in the cab. And you can see the motor through. So yeah. But on the bright side, the delivery is nice. It's not just plain green or black or whatever. It is lined, and if we zoom in on one of them, I think it might pick it up. I'm not sure. Yeah, they've done an effort of trying to get it to be green, yellow and green by the looks of it. So yeah. And it also is Eddie Stobart Ltd, and its name is Monica Pitman, as we saw by the box. As we move on to the cab area, we have a few massive rivets on top of the cab there. We also have the handrails moulded, steps are moulded too. We have the lining around the bunker, and we have a nice printed number 2 there. And there's nothing in the cab, it's just see-through, you can see straight through the other side. So yeah, as we move on the back, we have the, wasp stripes, but this time they're in white and red, which is a nice touch. We have the vacuum pipe, we also have a builder's plate there again, but it's not printed. The big decoupling, and we have the bit you push in to lift the shuttle off, and as you see, look, put it straight through, no glazing. So yeah, guys, at the point of recording this video, I can't find any history, but I do believe it's based on a loco. Obviously, if I found history, you would have seen it by now. And you can see the motor inside there. I forgot to point out, you can see the motor. So yeah, it's a pretty basic loco. I'm going to show you a clip of it going over some points. So yeah, guys, it managed them points pretty well, which is a bonus because it's like a really short based loco. Give it some slow speed run and take it from there. We might have a friend for it later, I don't know. This is probably where it gets stuck on the points. Yeah, sort of. So yeah guys, that's the end of the running session review. I do apologise if the video isn't to my usual standards of information and history. I know some people like that. It's quite surprising how many people actually like the amount of history I put in, but they do, and at least I get something right. Yeah, the loco, it's well, it's a nice loco. It's a different livery. It doesn't look too cheap, but you know it is, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you can pick them up from anything from a £5 to about £30 new, still some unused. It just depends on what you want to pay for them, really, and how much it means to you. They do, I believe they do other ones with other names in the Eddie Stobart range. There was also one in the Eddie Stobart train set they released many years ago, many years ago, and it featured that. The wagon it came on, I believe, has my car on, so I've had to like improvise, which it doesn't look too bad. Sort of goes, sort of doesn't. I don't know. So yeah, and its running mate today was Dodo, obviously. So yeah, that was having 2 4-wheeled coaches and Thomas Tank milk wagon. So yeah, overall, I like these. I like them. I got about 5 of these different types with this loco, but in different liveries. So yeah, I like them. Please, guys, give me your opinion on these. Would you like to see more of these smaller locos, cheaper locos reviews, or would you prefer me to stay with the more high detail ones? So yeah guys, that's it from me. It's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from them. Bye.